Okay, everybody. No. Okay, everybody, welcome back to another Whoosh video review. Today, or tonight, I should say, I'm looking at a DC Collectibles Designer Series Capullo. Yes, I looked up how to pronounce his name. Capullo Nightwing. I came into this figure not knowing exactly what to expect. I haven't bought a DC figure in nearly a year now, since last summer, Mattel accidentally dropped, just kind of let my subscription go for the DC Classics series subscription, which also lost my Master's subscription, but I'm not heartbroken. I'm good, but I haven't, it wasn't a bad taste in my mouth. I haven't run across a DC figure that I've actually wanted. So this is the first one in about a year, and am I happy? I don't know. I think at this point, unless something really blows me away, my DC shelf is as complete as it's going to get. I hate to say that, but I guess I'm in Marvel mode. But it's not a terrible figure. It's nice for, what it is. It has its faults. Every figure does. I guess because I don't know. It's DC is on the back burner for me right now. First off, I'll get this out of the way. I like the new 52 costume. I like the red. It's a better transition from Robin. Blue, for some reason, works for Batman. Not so much. Don't get me wrong. I like the blue Nightwing, but man, when it went red, I thought it just works better. So yeah, I mean, other than that, not a lot of changes. He lost his, he's got armored boots, and he's got the Batman arm blades, kind of armored look. As far as the figure goes, I dig the head sculpt. All the sculpting's pretty nice, crisp, clean. I mean, I like the profile. I like the silhouette. It's just shaped well. As far as it being an action figure goes, I like that DC Collectibles is trying. The extra articulation added here and there. They still have a little bit to go, mostly on hips and ankles. Everything else I could live with, but yeah, hips. Let's get this out of the way. He comes with his two Eskrima, his two stick, his weapons, his hips. You're gonna get about that much, or that's as far as I feel like pulling, without feeling, like it's gonna tear off. The ankles, are just it's a hinge and swivel, but there's no side to side. At this point in time, in my action figure collecting career, that's funny. I can't do without the rocker ankles of some kind. Either Hasbro's, swivel hinge, or, the swivel angled forward, or just, straight up classic rocker ankles. I mean, it does so much for, the stability of the toy. It just helps stand. It's come down to being a basic. I can do without double knees, double elbows, not a lot less than that, but rocker ankles should be standard. I'm just saying. The other problem I have with this figure, he leans to his right, which is odd. I don't know if the left leg is longer than the other, or what's going on here. I can tell that the bottom of the armors, I don't know. It actually looks like there's slightly more space between the foot and the shin armor here. So maybe that's causing it. I don't know. It's just barely there. And if he had rocker ankles, I wouldn't mind so much because I could put this foot out, or this leg out a little bit. He still stands, yeah, and his foot is fairly flat on the floor. But, you know what I'm saying. It's just one of those things. And probably for my last gripe about this figure, I think there's supposed to be swivels here at the armor pieces. I just opened him out of the box, so I haven't done any freezer trick or heating or anything like that. But if it's supposed to rotate, it doesn't do a very good job about it. It feels like it's going to tear off. I can get it around, but then it slowly creeps back around to its position right here, which is driving me nuts because the arm blades here stick in towards the body after it settles back to its packaged position. I guess I'll have to play with those later. Articulation. You have a ball neck. He looks down. Not a lot of, I like the side to side here for, subtle posing. Up is not going to work. It's fantastic head sculpt. The hair will not allow up. Down, not so bad. Which, it's passable. The abs are tight. I thought I was going to break them right out of the package, but he gets forward pretty good. Back, you just get, just kind of the angled back look of it. Hinge and swivel shoulders, again tight, but you get full rotation. Single elbows, you're going to get about this much, about 90 degrees. Not shabby. Like I said, I don't know if there's supposed to be a swivel here, but this is definitely coming off at some point in the future, so I can get it at least straightened out to where the blades are gonna stick out the back. Hinge and swivel wrist. I thought. Yeah. Hinges in, swivels at the wrist. Waist swivel. Hinge and swivel, well, as much as you can get right there. Swivel forward about this far. You're not going to get a lot of high kicks. Back really well. Swivel thigh. Double knees. But the problem here, not a problem. It's not really a problem. But the lower hinge, you're going to get about that far. Just because of the way that sculpt, it crashes right there. The top hinge, you're going to get a little further. So it's not bad at all. It does what it's supposed to. Keeps the kneecap in, stable position or forward position. Now, the top of the boots do swivel for me, so that's not a problem. The thing about it, there's also a swivel here, so this kills me because I'll be posing, trying to get the feet on the floor, and I'll end up with a boot like that, and then not realize it because I'm ADD, I guess. But then you have a hinge and swivel ankle, no side to side. So like I said, that should be standard by now. I don't have a lot of problems with the paint. It's kind of off the line here on the mask, kind of higher, lower, but just quickly looking at it, you can't hardly tell. The red seems a bit transparent. I can kind of see black splotches here, like I can see through the paint, but again, not bad. It all matches fairly well. And as far as, you know, aesthetically, there's like a glue splotch on his crotchticles. I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely glue. So I'll have to deal with that later. And like I said, leading to the left. Now, most of my collection is classics. I just gotta fit in the oddball DC Collectibles, DC Direct figure every now and then. And as much as I would love to fit in the red New 52 Nightwing, he's going to be slightly large with DC Classics. I can't have him taller than Batman, so I'll find a place for him. I've got a couple DC Direct Batmans. The odd thing is, they both lean to the right. I don't know if Dick Grayson had... If it's said somewhere he has a longer left leg, he went into gymnastics to overcome his physical deformity of left longedness leg. I don't know. So they both lean. It's kind of cool. It's a common trait between the figures, but at the same time, it's going to drive me nuts. Maybe they both have a little swagger, but I'm happy he'll go on another shelf away from my Batman family. So, but that's my review, and I do like him. Don't get me wrong. I have gripes about every figure I own, but that doesn't mean they don't go on the shelves, and that doesn't mean I'm not happy. So, if you like the video, subscribe. If not, that's cool. It's your prerogative. Do what you want, and I'll see you next time. Keep on fooshing.